So a really common issue that a lot of women run into is either only ever getting approached by the wrong guys or more likely just not getting approached at all. And they've been led to believe by Hollywood or story narratives that men are running around all over the place and just approaching women all the time. That the women they find attractive, they go up to and they approach. And if they don't find a woman attractive, they simply don't go up to her. And therefore, if you are a woman who is not getting approached by men, it means you are not desirable. At least that's the belief. But it's absolutely not true. What a lot of women don't seem to get is that approaching you is very scary. Approaching women, it sucks. It's terrifying. It's nerve-wracking. It's awkward. You don't want to be rejected. It's just as lame for the guy to do it as it is for you to approach a hot guy. He doesn't want to do it any more than you do. It really doesn't. There's just more of an onus on him because there's the social expectation that he as the guy has to be the initiator who's going to go and do it. But he doesn't want to do it any more than you do. It's not enjoyable. So most guys, the vast majority of guys, don't do any approaching. They really don't. They'll do it under certain contexts. So they're very intoxicated. That's a given. Or if it's an organic way of doing it. So they're at a friend's birthday party and the girl that they're interested in is the friend of a friend and they can get an organic introduction. That's fine. But as far as just he's going to go up and do a straight approach, no introduction, he's sober, it's the middle of the day, I mean, it's really unlikely. Most guys will almost never do that in their entire lives. There's a very small percentage of guys who will run around and do that all the time, but the reason why they're the ones doing it is because they've trained themselves to be able to do that. They've been exercising those social muscles, if you want to call it that, where they're just very comfortable doing it because they're competent at doing that thing. And so they feel confident in their abilities to do that. So just don't buy into the hype that if you're not getting approached, it means you're unattractive or undesirable or there's something wrong with you, because it's not true. Furthermore, the attraction that you feel to a woman, the even more terrifying it is to approach her. It's in direct proportion. The more attractive or the more attracted to her I find her, the more terrified I am to actually approach her. And I'm sure it's the same for you as well. You can very easily stand in the grocery store line and talk to like the nice old man behind you or say something to the little kid in line. But as soon as there's a guy who you're attracted to, especially if you're very attracted to him, it's way harder saying something. And guys feel the exact same way. So if you're not getting approached, don't internalize that as there being something wrong with you. There's something off about me. I'm not attractive. I'm not desired. It's nothing like that. Just understand that most guys aren't doing it. You have to work to open yourself up emotionally such that the guys who would potentially take the shot in the right circumstances see this as the right circumstance so that they will actually take the initiative to do that and put yourself into more of those situations so that it can happen. But don't internalize it as something being wrong with you. Just understand that it sucks for us as much as it does for you.